The idea for the I2Am Inspired campaign initially came back about from looking at the I2Am Harvard campaign, where black students start to talk about the kind of pressures and prejudices they face at university and start to talk about them and make everyone realise how really, really stupid they are. So what we did, we had a look at that and decided to kind of adapt it to our own campus, and that's why we've come up with the idea of the I2Am Inspired campaign.
My inspiring person is President Obama, because he's a man leading a country where 50 years ago black people still had to use separate bathrooms to white people. Today he's a symbol of how much has changed over the past 50 years, and he's also a symbol of the future.
Okay, so my inspirational person for Black History Month is Laverne Cox. She's probably better known as Sophia from Orange is the New Black. I think she's really inspirational because she is the first African American transgender woman to produce and co-host and have critical acclaim for one of her TV shows. And she once said at an award ceremony that she feels like it's so important that people recognise her because hers is a story that needs to be told. And I find her and her story really, really inspirational.
My inspiring hero for Black History Month is Bintu Fode, who is the former student rights and community officer here at UEA Student Union. She's really passionate about fighting for students' rights, not only for those are unrepresentative liberation students, but also for the whole UEA students. I was quite touched and admired her at that time, so I ran for the election to be the executive officer for this year, and I really want to do more campaigns, not only for Black History Month, but also a lot of things to represent more students here at UEA.
I think it's absolutely vital that we celebrate Black History Month as a union, because I think in any liberation campaign it's really important not just to know where you're going, but to remember where you've come from. And no one epitomises that message more than the black person who inspires me the most, Justin Fashanu. And he was such an important person in terms of perception, in terms of changing football, in terms of the way that we view all sport, discrimination campaigns like Kick It Out. Justin Fashanu represented a really important part of that process where we say that discrimination is not acceptable in sport.
My Heroes for Black History Month is a collection of people that work together to abolish slavery, and also they work together for black human rights here in the UK. Their names are Granville Sharp, William Wilberforce and Thomas Clarkson. Together they developed the Society of Abolition of Slave Trade. Later on, in 1907, they managed to succeed their goals, and the policy passed into the UK Parliament.
My heroes are Tommy Smith and John Carlos, who were two Olympic athletes representing the USA in the 1968 Olympics. They are famous for when they went up to collect their medals, for doing the Black Power salute. I think it was a huge turning point in terms of the way the world looked at the struggle for emancipation by black people in the States.
So one of my ultimate heroes of all time is Frida Kahlo. I saw somebody walking down the street with a tattoo here of Frida Kahlo on their arm, and I thought, wow, that's really cool. I think my favourite thing about her for me is, as a woman, she really stretches the limits of what it was like to be a woman back in that social and political era.